Major League Baseball on the Show
And
is
now,
next.
Your 2017 New York Mets.
Number 48 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Grounded to short. Rosario is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's a guy that really makes the most out of his skill set. You want him to get on base because he can run and steal bags. In fact, he leads the team in both steals and on-base percentage. He's one of those guys that just makes stuff happen in the lineup.
So striding forward now, Vince O'Donnell. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cochran onto the grass, 2 gone.
Batting third, left fielder, James Barton.
Stepping into the box, James Barton. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Peter Inoue gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Now batting, Alonzo Cochran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Alonzo Cochran.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Curveball that time, not even close. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So stepping in, Bryant Tyner, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. From the stretch. And that's through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's the sixth game he's hit it. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a six-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the
in the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. McKnight has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Mark Piazza is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short. Galvis has it. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Now in the box, Matt Paxton. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Matt Paxton
swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Freddie Jean stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Cochran takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Garrett McKnight. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Ground ball left side to his right. Rosario. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Rob Anderson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
David Wright comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Stepping up to the plate, Rosario. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Wright is on his way home. The relay. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box now, number 48, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alonzo Cochran. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swinging a looper to left. Under it is the left fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
In for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Peter Inoue. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, number 30, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 30.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. This one's flared out toward left. Martin over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Tyner.
Ready for another chance. Bryant Tyner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded by Galvis. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Mark Piazza. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 New York. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Vince O'Donnell swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Vince O'Donnell goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Barton.
So coming to the plate, James Barton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for the
Rob
Mets here in the
Anderson.
fourth.
He's 0 for
First
1 thus
baseman,
far.
Rob Anderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Hit down the line at first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0 and 2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Now a throw over. Back in standing. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Barton is after it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 1.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rosario. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0 and 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 48.
Striding in once again, number 48. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody. 3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gene giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave one. At the plate, Matt Paxton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Matt Paxton.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering, and another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Standing in, Freddie Gene. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
In there, strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Garrett McKnight. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 0-1. Fouled back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. That misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's another 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Digging in once again, Alonzo Cochran. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. To short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 30.
Into the box now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Bobby Parnell is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Bryant Tyner is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That misses 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The center fielder number.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gene will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Freddie Galvis is retired to kick off the inning.
Kurt Suzuki.
Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Julio Rivera will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least 1 of them. You're feeling like I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Digging in, Vince O'Donnell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Well, on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Number 48 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48.
Digging in once again, Mark Piazza. 0 for 2 on his line thus
Leading
far.
up for the Mets, catcher Mark Piazza.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gene makes the play. 1 away.
First baseman number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Anderson.
Rob Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and there were 2 down.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Stepping in now, David Wright, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. James Barton. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
James Barton.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Matt Paxton. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Ready once again, Freddie Jean. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jake Diekman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Digging in to try it again, number 48. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Alonzo Cochran.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alonzo Cochran. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runner's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more. Number 30. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 15, Billy Hamilton.
From the stretch. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
In now, Bryant Tyner, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases loaded here, nobody out. One and one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. (3-2) with the bases loaded. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The center fielder, number 52.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Into the box, Mark Piazza. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Barton has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
First baseman number 55.
At the plate, Rob Anderson. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve has it. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Danny Trevino will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Trevino.
At the plate, Garrett McKnight. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
Leading
one.
off for Philadelphia. Right fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 13.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Freddie Galvis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the 2nd hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
Matt Logan will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Logan.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies nothing. David Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
David Hernandez.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
David Wright.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wright is retired, and there's one away.
Number 1.
Digging in, Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Trey Kearney will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Kearney.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in, Alonzo Cochran. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, 30. Another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Into the box, number 30, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold up. A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
A.J. Ramos.
Ready now, Jose Altuve. He'll be the first to greet the closer, A.J. Ramos. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
He went up there with a plan, executed it perfectly. He wanted a fastball inside, and he pulled it to left. Great hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Vince O'Donnell is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitcher's pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Vince O'Donnell becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Stepping in now, James Barton, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Two and one. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding in, Matt Paxton. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble. He's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
Cespedes, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Freddie Jean is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Anderson in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
5-0 the final score today. Number 48 earns win number 15 on the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.